Hey kids, before I leave for the night, I would like to bring something to attention for a minute, if I may. So I was sitting. So I remember, I was doing stuff all day today. Don't ask me what I was doing. It just took a little while. I was doing so much stuff at like 8, when freaking Dragon Ball Z Kai comes on, and when Kai comes on, and the One Piece come on, I kind of missed it. It was like one of those little last chance showings that they're going to do, but it really made me happy because, in a way, they're bringing Toonami a little bit earlier, like how it was back in the day. Because when Adult Swim started forming up, before even Adult Swim would start, you would see Toonami, or at least until like 12, or maybe sometimes 12. We're not before Adult Swim took over and that became the Midnight Run. Blah blah. But it's kind of cool, even though it's 2 shows. Hell, people, I ain't gonna throw no shit fit just because they're only showing 2 shows. That shows that they're being a little experimental, and if this does well, if ratings climb for that too, we may just begin Toonami a little bit earlier than expected. Like, we'll get something a little bit earlier, but then boom, the freaking midnight Toonami lineup will kick in, and we'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just saying for people. I'm just saying bring back tonight earlier for some people that want to see it, that don't really have a lot of time or have jobs or church in the morning. It makes more sense that way. Because I get that not everybody has DVRs. Not everybody has DVRs, and that'd be a great way for them to watch Toonami at a reasonable time slot. Saturdays and stuff, people who do things, party, do whatever, and watching Toonami early would be pretty cool and beneficial. I hope this goes well, because soon maybe Toonami might come back in the daytime. But that's a very, very, very big long shot. I really can't just cash all my chips. I can't cash in all my chips just now, just thinking about it. But it does make one think. And I really kind of appreciate it. I was looking at Double 4 anime. Double 4 anime. Yeah, I forget Double 4 anime. Yeah, I was looking at Double 4 anime. Like I freaking forgot my own person I used to talk to and his freaking name. But anyways, look at his video. He was just enjoying. He was enjoying. The anime being on as early as it was. Excuse me. Before I get out of here, before I get out of here, I'm gonna talk about some more stuff. But hold on. All right, folks, I am back. But
he's level 30.
Okay.
I think I'm a level 30. 23, 22.
Cool. But anyways, like I said, when Double 4 Anime was looking at that, I was like, that's what I like to see. And yeah, people can be all like, oh, it doesn't matter, we can watch anime anywhere, all the time, anywhere. But guys, yeah, we can watch anime wherever we want now.
Have you seen?
But it's been a while. It's been a long time since we've been able to watch anime on TV. Not not paying for some package you can watch on demand, not, you know, or certain streaming services that are now gone, which makes me kind of sad. You know, it's actually on TV and on early. And yeah, only Kai and One Piece are only the only shows that are on early, but it does mean a lot of different stuff. And for people that wanted me to talk about freaking Gohan 64, talking about like, you know, talking about the Spirit Bomb, no, they didn't say the Genkidama. Well, I'm sorry. Well, for those of you that wanted me to say this about that, okay, before I go back and start talking about tonight, motherfucker, you need to understand that that's the original version of the Spirit Bomb. That's what the Genkidama is. A lot of people say Genkidama over Spirit Bomb. I say Spirit Bomb because I'm used to the English dub. But you motherfucker, you have no freaking respect for the freaking... You say Death Battle and I have no respect for Dragon Ball Z. Motherfucker, you have no respect for the freaking actual Japanese version, without which there would be no freaking English dub. So yeah, you know, like every time I see your videos, you know, as you are an adult, you just come off as way fucking childish. God dang. Now I'm done, guys. But seriously, guys, it's not like I don't listen to you when you tell me new stuff that Gohan 64 is doing. It's just I don't like talking about it because the dude he just shows he's more of a kid than he'd like to realize. But anyways, back to the points. I don't know, guys. I really think this is gonna be good. We can actually, you know, people that miss both One Piece and Kai can watch it earlier, and things are kind of cool, you know. And you guys are probably wondering, like, what do I think about freaking Sega to Central versus Chuck Norris? Sega, you guys pretty much know who I'm rooting for. I want to see Sega to Central fight Chuck Norris. Basically, it's just gonna be that fun. But if anybody gets butthurt about like Sega to Central winning over Chuck Norris, or Chuck Norris winning over Sega to Central, I'm gonna say what I've been saying to a lot of people. Death Battle's only for entertainment, folks. You take it way too seriously, like usual. No, I've seen people actually take this like way two notches of, you know, taking it way too far. And you know, Gohan 64 is the prime example. If you've seen my video where I defend Death Battle, yeah. Just to show you guys what kind of person he really is. Look at those comments and tell me that ain't the work of like that ain't the most, like, he's the most unintelligible mofo you'll ever meet on the internet. And there's a lot of that, but he's worse. But yeah. But you know, I'm just gonna say, guys, it's purely for entertainment. You know, we don't need to get butthurt about who wins a death battle. It's not a big deal. We're supposed to just enjoy it. I mean, it's cool if you want to talk about, like, hey, wait a minute, that shouldn't have happened. this and this and this. But don't be like, oh, you know, he should have won because, you know, and you know who you are. Don't be like, he should have won because he's my favorite character and blah, 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 blah. Give me actual fact, proof, and your own research before you start saying that. Since you want to be proven, since you want to be saying the screw attack is wrong. You know, like I said, I never see anybody do any of the research. They claim they did, but whenever I say, show me, they're like, fuck you! Meaning, they really haven't done the research. And when I do, they're like, fuck you, it's wrong. I was like, fuck me, it's wrong, huh? What, you couldn't think of something? You couldn't think of anything? So, you know, I always talk about this whenever I'm talking about a death battle. It's unavoidable. It's because everybody just doesn't understand when I just try and talk about death battle. Like, no one can be civil with me about it. No, we get, you know, again, like if you see my defending death battle video, no. You know, Gohan 64 could have been civil with me, but no. He had to be a little girl because Super Boo wasn't in the death battle. And there's probably reasons why he wasn't, but instead of answering those questions, you know, he wanted to be a little whiny booty. He wanted to be a little whiny butthole about it. You know? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, but guys, you know what sucks? Sonic Runners is not on freaking like iPhones. Sucks. I wanted to try it. Wait a minute, guys. I'm sorry. I have to cut this short because if I'm not mistaken, if I'm reading that right, I know what this is. But I will say this. It's really awesome that Toonami is, you know, that they're actually airing the anime a little bit earlier for people to watch. And sorry, my cousin was doing something really, really silly. Anyways, so and you know, basically, you know, again, don't take death battle not that seriously. It's okay to answer questions, but don't just assume your character wins just because he's your favorite character. You can't base it, again, like I always say, you can't base it solely on just because you like the character. You have to think. You have to use actual math and science and other things. You can't just automatically assume your character's gonna win. You know? And you gotta show it to people, or then people are just gonna think that you're talking out of your ass. You can't always, like, do that. See, because, you know, I seen the predictions of Gohan 64 Gohan 64, and he just doesn't even try. You know? Of course he's gonna favorite Chuck Norris because, you know, he knows a little bit about Chuck Norris. But he's not gonna but I bet you I'll look at that prediction. I'll look at it right now, guys, and I bet you he says nothing about Sega to Sanchiro at all. Not even gonna try and give this guy a little look. Before I get out of here, though, I want to do this quick because a lot of people have been asking me, and not nagging me, but asking me to look at Gohan 64 when he said Sega to Sanchiro versus Chuck Norris. So, yeah. I just want to see if this. I just want to see if he'll do his homework on Sega to Sanchiro 2, because I'm rather curious. Once again, Gohan 64, Gohan the idiots, Gohan the motherfucker doesn't even try. Okay, mostly all the freaking anime characters and game characters are not real. So it's real versus fiction. And really, yes, he knows karate, but really, other than movies, you really haven't seen the dude fight. But let me look. I'm not going to show this dude's video, but I am going to show you guys the comments. Hi, this dude. Irritates me to no end. They aren't. Okay, so it's number 1. Bruce Lee defeats Chuck Norris. This battle is most likely going to be a joke. If you agree with them, then stop watching the show. No one is forcing you to watch it. Seriously, no one is forcing this man to watch freaking Death Battle. He's just sitting there going, he doesn't watch. Because in a video, he told me to go fuck myself and fuck Death Battle, so I just took it as he's not going to watch Death Battle. God, 64, you honestly just don't, I really think you just do this so you can get the views, man. You do probably like Death Battle in some weird masochistic way. Honestly. Because you ranting, raving, and bitching about it just proves to me you actually do like it. You just want to get more views or probably even some attention, because you can't do a regular video without pissing somebody off. You can't do a video, you can't draw people in without pissing people off. Are you really complaining? Just you don't know who Sega Central is. Both Chuck and Segata are practically real people who use fictional feats to advertise themselves of their products. The internet ate these concepts, and their video game counterparts are are responsible for their hyper extreme abilities. So if you are, all right, let me read this some more. Okay, if you are, where's that? Oh, wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong thing, Jesus. Oh yeah, but really, it's not like Chuck Norris fights people in real life. I mean, if he fights people, he probably will, but it's not like he fights people in real life. Death Battle is not real life. How many times must I say it to people, you know? Sorry, I spit a little bit. Death Battle isn't real life. I just turned into Daffy Duck for a minute. Jackie Chan, Steven Spielberg, all losing them. Telling Bruce Lee at the outset of him losing to. Alright. See, but I'm glad that, and also they say they're not using the real Chuck Norris, they're using the meme Chuck Norris. That actually might be a little bit more fun. Because I even made a few Chuck Norris facts back in the day, and I was like, Chuck Norris, he can freaking divert a nuclear disaster by fucking the shark and freaking riding on a polar bear with screaming, "I am legend." I remember I used to say a lot. I used to make some of my own little Chuck Norris facts up. You know, that was my thing. But you know, let's see if Mr. Gohan shithead actually made some rebuttals. In your world, yes he can, but in real life, not even close. Chuck Norris even admits his fear of Bruce Lee. If you weren't really a Chuck Norris fan, you would say you are. You know, they fought each other in real life, and Bruce Lee won each time. I don't get why you want to make a revolution speech about this topic, but be my guest. Aside from some things that are going on in my life, I'll be happy to debate with you. I'll be happy to keep the debate with you. Dude, don't. This motherfucker breathes ignorance. No, I mean seriously, he does. Only a weakling would willingly take money to lose. I can't tell you never even bother reading my comments before you replied. That's what causes miscommunication. They fought in real life. Bruce Lee defeated Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Yeah, because then Chuck and Bruce Lee did all their stunts. Okay, it's this. Dude, just stop embarrassing yourself. You have no facts behind anything that you say. You're just an angry. Wait a minute. Who's he talking? Who's he saying it to? Okay. You got that made a YouTube channel. No one cares about your videos, dude. So no need to flag them down. Literally, your saying is really stupid right now. Not Chuck, man. I mean Segata and Samus, cause the only thing you got on him is Chuck being better when you did no research on him whatsoever, just being crazy on a death battle. Being crazy on a death battle. That's only for fun. All death battles, I'm not saying all death battles are good, keep the hate to yourself, man. That's why I say too. Seriously, Gohan 64, keep the hate to yourself, dude. It's like every time you open your mouth about Death Battle, you always have something negative to say about it, and then you were jumping for joy like Peter Pan finally getting his virginity when getting his virginity taken when freaking Toph won. Then you acted like a little kid because all the Gara fans were supposedly talking shit about you or talking shit about the battle. And trust me, I understand the Gara fans did get on my nerves too, but I didn't go all like, my friend, didn't use a freaking wrestling clip to prove my point. See, people, I only use clips when I'm trying to be funny. I won't use a clip to freaking enact my point. Like I'll tell it to you straight up that Toph would have won against Gara. You guys that just sit around going like using clips, it just shows me, Gohan, you can't try and research anything that you say. You told me, hey, I can do research. You can't do research to fucking save your life. Honestly, do some research on Sega to Sanchiro since you want to be like that, but no. I think you kind of do hate Japan a little bit, even though, honestly, without Japan, no anime dubs. God, how ignorant can you be? The whole premise of Death Battle is a hypothetical battle to the death. It was never meant to be taken serious as the real thing. Otherwise, Justin Bieber and Rebecca Black would be dead by now. I love how a whole bunch of these people are just bringing you down with facts. Bringing you down with everything I've said so far in one way or another. And yet, you ignore them. I'm not a hater of you, my friend. I don't hate you simply because you existing. No, I don't like you because you don't try. You don't try, my friend. You take the easy way out, the easy route out. You don't try to actually research. You just go like, I'm a fan. I'm just gonna say it's this. I'm gonna just call a freaking fish a spade and just leave it at that. You don't actually do it. Motherfucker, I actually go on I go on Google, I go on Wikipedia, I find the information I need to know, and I put it in a goddamn video. What do you do? What do you do that's so freaking awesome, awestruck? What's Gohan 64? What do you do? Other than be a little fan and show everybody how much of an actual kid you are for being an adult that's in college. I swear. People like you are the reasons I'm still around. I'm still here. Doesn't even try to do these like research. Doesn't even try to do research on anything of these characters. If he's so mad that Goku lost, understand that Superman kind of is invincible. If there's no kryptonite, he can get beat, but he can't get killed. Even when he's slowly getting killed by freaking Doomsday, he slowly got his energy back and got back up. Took him a while, but it happens. a lot of people don't, and I keep talking about the Superman and Goku death battle because it's like people don't get, he is not invincible. Like, people don't get that Goku is not invincible, he can die. It doesn't matter how powerful you can technically be, you can still die. Not for sure. Not sure if you know that they're redoing. Oh, okay. I bet they're only doing it to shut some of the messed up fans up. So that way you guys can leave them alone about it. Maybe they're just gonna pit Chuck Norris with featured character with this Central person. Personally, I think I should end this video on the one note that really truly matters. And I'm not using your video, I paused it, motherfucker. I'm just using your comments because everybody, like I've said to you before, you're a joke. Death Metal fans, DBZ fans, laugh at you, my friend. We laugh at you. All of us take turns laughing at you. Especially my friends. Me and my friends just take turns laughing at you. Because at the end of the day, you get too wound up over something so small. And that's a death battle. And you don't freaking care if someone uses fact. You're just gonna ignore it because you're ignorant. You're basically, if there was a word for how ignorant you could possibly be, oh, trust me, there would be a word. But you've proven to me and everybody else that you are the master of ignorance. You're the master of stupidity. You've proven to me that you're the very definition of a fan brat. You are the very definition of why I'm still on YouTube as the fan brat basher. Because of ignorant, stupid idiots like you. Because you guys are the reason the fan brat basher will always exist. You know? And as long as, if there's people getting bullied by people that believe a certain character is this or that, and some people are being harassed, he'll also be there too. But I'll always be there because you a-hole. Because you a-holes. The fan brat basher will always be around when you a-holes do something. Yeah. You know, that part of me will always be around. And it just goes to show. It goes to show that honestly, Gohan 64, if you had any sense at all, you'd freaking either A, delete this channel, B, actually take a minute and think about your life for 5 minutes, or C, do something else productive with this channel. Because you can do anything with this channel. I've seen you talk about Pokemon, even though I think you're gonna get some stuff about that wrong too, and I just don't want to sit around because Pokemon's my thing. Pokemon's kind of like a thing of mine, and I don't want you to be fucking around with Pokemon, and that would just get me angry for a whole bunch of different reasons. But I'll leave you alone, Mr. King Ignorance, Mr. Ignorant King of the Fan Brats. I hope you know that the Big 3 Network will always sit around. The Big 3 Network and all of its employees will sit around laughing at you for years and years and years to come. So, bottom line is, big joke, you're a big joke. I'm Bugsy, the Fanbrat Basher, saying, people, I will always be here for anybody who needs me, or for any freaking Fanbrat that needs to be put down like Old Yeller. See ya, folks. I am out of here. I will see you all later. I'll probably do something Sunday. I don't know. I'm like thinking. I'm like mulling it over. But I don't think I'll be up early enough to do what I need to do. But I'll try.